Hi and welcome to Pilates on the Water, and in today's short video we're going to focus on how to do a Pilates single leg stretch. I'm going to give you various different levels or modifications that you can do depending on your ability or whether perhaps you have a condition or an injury. If you do have an injury or condition though, please do check with your doctor first before having a go at this exercise. Now, normally we don't have any equipment when we do our Pilates sessions at Pilates on the Water, apart from perhaps a head block, or you can use a rolled up towel, and that would be useful to have next to you for today's session. We're going to start with the head block or the towel down at the end of the mat, and then finding our neutral spine position. So rolling down carefully, place your head block or your towel behind your head, so that we can find a neutral neck alignment. Now if you don't need one, then just take it away, but we want that chin to drop down gently and not lift upwards towards the ceiling, so that we can remain nice and long through the back of the neck. Make sure your towel is not at the back of the neck though, as that might actually make that a little bit worse. So just put it behind your head and then lengthening out the spine from the crown of the head in one direction down through to the tail in the other direction. Now if you are a little bit more advanced and you're able to maintain your neutral position, then just keeping that pelvis nice and level while your abs are engaged. If you are a beginner however and you need a little bit more support, then we might need to start off in imprinted position or supported position. So to find your imprint, we have the legs loosely bent, feet are flat, feet are placed in line with those sit bones. We'll use the inward breath in through the nose to prepare and lengthen the spine, and then open your mouth, and as you breathe out we're going to use that outward breath to engage deeper into the abs, drawing the belly button down towards the mat, shortening those tummy muscles. Also we're engaging the lower part of the rib cage, and we're pressing the spine into the floor to find the mat underneath the full length of the spine, and we're going to hold that imprinted or contracted position for your level 1 or 2. Okay, so we've got the head supported for this level 1, and we're simply going to keep the knee in line with the hip, the knee and the foot in line with the hip, and draw the knee in towards us using those fingertips. The other leg is going to slide out along the mat, so we're using the floor for support. As you move the limb away from your center line, you need to be drawing up with your pelvic floor at the same time as you're breathing out, and a little bit down and in with those tummy muscles to keep them engaged. We'll take an inward breath, and then as you breathe out again, slide the other leg away. So we've exchanged legs. Outward breath, slide it away. And we're just catching the knee and aligning that knee so that it doesn't swing out, or the foot doesn't swing in or across the body there. So there's your level 1, using the mat for supporting the legs, the body weight, and using the head block to support the head. Now for our level 2, we're also going to keep the head down, and you can either maintain your imprint or your neutral spine position. And this time, instead of using the floor for support, as you lengthen away, we're going to reach up to 45 degrees. All right, so that leg is actually quite high. It's not down here close to the floor, because we want to keep the back down and the tummy muscles engaged. We don't want them hollowing or lifting away. This is a fully stretched leg. It's a single leg stretch, so we want that stretching all the way, lengthening out to the tip of your toe. The fingertips on the bent leg are keeping that knee and foot in alignment, so there's no swing across the body. And again, exhale and reach it away. Remember, this leg is in line with your hip, so be careful you don't reach across the body line. As your knee comes towards you, that foot should disappear from sight behind the thigh. Keep the chin down and that neck nice and long,
and that tummy should feel really firm if you were to touch it with your fingertips. And there's that level 2 position. Importantly, don't forget your pelvic floor. We're lifting towards the center as you reach away with that pelvic floor and that lovely outward breath there. For our level 3, we're not going to use the head block for level 3. You're going to lift away, so make sure you don't have any injuries or any conditions such as osteoporosis. We're drawing down to create our contraction and unpeeling the head into a chest lift position. Now, as we come up, the bent leg is now moved away a little bit into tabletop. The bottom leg is now hovering just above the mat, so it's much, much lower. We're still using the fingertips to guide the angle of the knee and the foot, and we've got to keep those shoulders back. So it's the tummy muscles that are holding us in this tabletop and extension position with a chest lift. Exhale to switch, reaching out and away. Now be careful. For your level 3, we need to really work those tummy muscles deeply. So you want to be careful that the knee isn't jamming right in here close to your chest. We're keeping it out a little bit for a bit of a challenge, an abdominal challenge. And exchanging in exactly the same way. Now you can bring your opposite hand to the inside of the knee and the outside hand just to the side of the calf or the ankle if you want to. And 2 more. And last one. And of course, to take your rest, we'll hug those knees in and lower the head. Now, if you felt any tension creeping into the neck during those exercises, if you're in your chest lift position, we can modify that by using the hands for a little bit of extra support. So, when you come into your chest lift, your neck has become tight or taut. Pop the hands behind the head, and you will soon feel your tummy muscles taking over again and your neck relaxing. And then when you're ready, you can move the hands back into position. Well done if you manage those. And let me know how you get on in the comments below. So there's a few ways there. You can practice your single leg stretch, and hopefully you can join me in some of our longer videos as well at Pilates on the Water. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.